let's talk about steps.
Okay.
So when you're about to post, what are the steps to potentially go viral?
Okay. First step, you have to own the content. And when I mean own, I mean, if 10,000 people have shared it, it's like, is it ethical if I saw it on somebody else's timeline, but 10,000 people have shared it? Do I have to share it from there to there? And I'm going to tell you, with Facebook's new algorithm, if you share a post from anybody else's page to your page, you get no benefit. You'll get.
So it's got to originate from you. You can't hijack it or poach it, correct?
You can hijack it. You can poach it, is what I'm saying. I'm saying if you just share it, like the 100% ethical thing would be like, oh, I just saw this on Mary Jo's page. I'm going to share it onto my page. Mary Jo gets all the credit, not you.
Got it.
If it's a link, you're posting a link on your page. Somebody shares it to their page. It'll say such and such via so-and-so. If somebody then shares that to their page, you're out of the picture. You no longer get credit. So photos and videos give you the most sticky viral potential because they stay associated with your page. That's the crucial piece. A link can go elsewhere, but a post, an actual picture, or a video are tied directly to your page.
All right,
so
let me be clear.
Shared.
It's a video that you've uploaded to Facebook. It's not a YouTube or Vimeo link. It's an uploaded video which can be seen in your photo or video album,
right.
Whether it's on your fan page. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. Now, YouTube, Vimeo, Kickstarter, all of them, if you post a link, the video will play in people's timelines. They can just watch it right there, okay? But again, if they share it, they're sharing the link to the original content, which is a YouTube link, not you.
Okay, so you got to own it. I get you owning it. What's the next step?
Okay, so once you own it, then you want to craft something that is desirable to your audience. And I know that that sounds vague, but it's important to understand that it's not about you, it's about them. Everyone has a different audience, and every audience is comprised of a different type of people with different, like an MMA star is going to have a particular audience, and they're not necessarily going to want to see my fuzzy bunny slippers. My mommypreneurs might want to see my fuzzy bunny slippers on the red carpet and say, I wore my shoes to work or something like that, Like it might be appropriate. So your content has to be appropriate for your audience. They're the ones who are going to have to think that it's worthy to pass along. Well,
if you had an MMA fighter and it was a guy, and you put some fuzzy bunny slippers and say, what does real self-esteem really look like? That may go viral, but lose reputation instantly.
Instantly. And you know what? I have 2 female MMA stars I could probably get to do that.
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
I just posted feety pajamas. It was a Beyonce picture. And I said, if being in your pajamas, if being at home before and in your pajamas before 8:00 on a Saturday night is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I love it. Well, okay. So what's the next step? I know engagement needs to goose this virility. So what's the next step as it relates to engaging once it starts, taking off?
Okay. Well, you need to prime the pump for it to start taking off. That means you share it to your own page, your profile. You take your page and you share it to your profile. All the people on your profile know, like, and trust you, do they not?
Yes.
Right. Who are more likely to engage with your post? People on your profile. How likely are the people on your profile to see a post on your page? Not likely. You do the first share.
Got you.
They will then share as well. The more shares that you get quickly elevates your edge rank. Then it starts getting bigger. Second piece of that is when comments come in, like them and reply. Start a conversation. If your post is conversation worthy, have that conversation. And if it's controversial, like I posted Kim Davis, come on. It's the gift that just keeps on giving. And like, it was a whole week's worth of posts. I think I posted like 6 things on her. And then the cherry on it was the judge who refused to grant a straight couple's divorce because of gay marriage. And I was like, you can't make this stuff up, right? You can't. However, I always say, keep it classy and educate me, right? I've never read the Bible. I don't go to church. I have a ton of Christian friends who are the smartest people I know. Obviously, there's something there. So tell me why this is right or wrong, but keep it classy and let's have a discussion. I love discussions because I learn something every single time and I'm super open to it. So my audience is like, oh, she actually is interested in what I have to say.
Got it. Is there another step after that?
Blocky finger for the haters.
What's that?
The death threats. Block, 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 ban, ban, ban. What's really funny is on my profile page, every single thing in the other column, you know, you have your inbox and you have your other, all of those are marriage proposals. And on my fan page, it's death threats and you fat cow.
Wow. Well, let's talk about spam. So how do we avoid being labeled as a Facebook spammer? I mean, it can happen.
It can happen. Well, let's be honest. I think everybody can look at a post and decide, is that, you know, $200 Ray-Bans for $22.95 really a good post, or is that a spammy post?
Well, spamming is in the eyes of the beholder, isn't it?
Yes. But you can tell if there is low pass along value, low value for the person seeing it, more people are going to call it spam. Like I said, that post, it's up to 1.4 million shares, I think. And I think less than 100 spams. I'll take it.
All right. So how do you avoid it?
Content, or just 100% content. Now, they're key to afterwards. So one of the things that I'm doing, one thing is Facebook is changing your profile page, your business page, and your call to action is actually going to give you a lot more power, and you're going to be able to do a lot more lead gen with it. The great thing about that is when you have viral posts, you have more edge rank, people go to your page, they click that button like crazy. Number two, when you have a viral post that is topic related, you can go back after it's gotten pretty far and you can add a link. So what I did with the quit smoking thing the other day is I said, gee, I wonder how many people would want to quit smoking and would actually click a link to quit smoking. 11,000 in 27 hours.
Wow.
Those are super highly targeted people, right? So when you do these Facebook posts that are topic related, then you can go back and make an offer later in a link. And I said, do you want to quit? ? And there's a link. It's pretty, yes. Click the link, right? They are saying yes. They are raising their hands. So you don't get more targeted than that.
Okay, so let's say the post is taken off, and these are organic posting. I mean, you're not buying any leads.
Oh,
how do you engage so that it continues to go viral? I mean, it's a lot of work. You stopped at a certain level with one of the ones you were mentioning. So, okay, you offered it to your own tribe. What do you do to keep engaging?
569,000 comments. I got tired. That's why I got
tired. So what do you do in the beginning to engage with them?
What?
What do you do to engage with them, you know, just to get it going after you've, submitted to your own tribe?
To engage with them, they just will start to take off. Hashtags are great, right? So Kim Davis with the hashtag, that was great. Gay marriage hashtag, that works awesome. Dear fat people, I'm having a lot of fun with her. That's a super fun one for me. So I make pretty pictures with her, put those up, and then write my own little article in my Facebook page. So that way people don't have to leave Facebook to get the whole story of what's happening. She just got fired from her next movie job. She's a wannabe actress. She wants to be in the movies. And she was hired to do choreography for a movie that was about a fat teenage girl who was bullied, who in the end learns to love herself despite her size. And then she went ahead and did a Dear Fat People video. I'm like, how could you not think you weren't going to get fired? That's just so anytime you look at the news and you think, you've got to be kidding me, right? So part of my ability to go viral is that I'm a person. So it's much harder for a brand to go viral than it is for a person. Why? Because I stand by all of my opinions, all of my everything. I could map out a political platform and tell you where I stand in every single issue. And I am open to be educated, but I have my beliefs, I have my opinions, and I'm not afraid to speak them. And at the same time, I try to, I don't make fun of people. I make fun of Nicole Arbor. I can't help it. She just asked for it. So I try not to make fun of people. And I try to be a good person so that when I'm walking down the street, nobody's going to slug me. But I'm an outspoken pundit. And if you can be that person and stand for what you believe in and have a strong opinion, okay, you need to be able to go toe to toe on Fox News, either side of an issue. You just need to be that passionate about it, and you can take it viral. I'm an ex-smoker. I am worse than a non-smoker. I'm like a smoking Nazi. It's way worse.
Okay, well, we know where you are on that spectrum. Take me through a case study, one of them that we may have discussed from the very beginning all the way to the very end. You got 3 minutes. Case study, viral post, and hit it. Go.
Hit it. Case study, viral post. Okay, so the one I did before this, which it really surprised me. Okay, so the other thing is don't overestimate your audience. Okay, so you know those chain letters way back when, and you'd get it in the mail and it would have like $5 in it and said, now send $1 to these 3 people or something like that, right? And you'll get more money. Yeah, that. So I did a post and it was somebody picking up money off the ground. And it said, like this in 3 seconds and money will find you. Share the wealth, share in big words, share the wealth, and increase your luck. I'm trying to remember how far that got, but I mean, it was like, I'd have to look, but we're talking about, I know I'm over 33 million post reach. 33 million. I mean, it went, and what's interesting is that did not go viral right away. So as a case study, that got left there for a really long time. 3 weeks, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. It's like that one person who has access to your ideal people for that post, that one person shares it, and then it just goes, right? So the same thing with the post that happened in May. This was a post I did last year, and it automatically got shared as a Throwback Thursday. So every Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Always do a Throwback Thursday. That's like the most genius thing ever. Everybody looks at Throwback Thursday. So you take a super old post, because Facebook does edge rank based on the longevity of a post. So an old post that's shared to the same page that's shared as new, you're sharing it to yourself. It's freaking amazing. So that got shared to me, to myself, and then it went out, and I literally was on family vacation. I got a call, and I was like, you're going viral, and we're in 142 countries. I was like, oh. What the heck?
That's because the right person shared it. Is that the deal with that?
No, that was the thing about the social media experiment with the boy who wants to know how far a post will go in 5 days.
Gotcha.
And it ended up 148 countries at last count.
So
but 369,000 shares. That's insane.
So the big question now with people watching this show, at least from my tribe, is, yes. All right, Adrienne, I get it. So I know you have coaching and mentoring, but how do you monetize this if I'm getting massive reach when it's all about other people? It's not about my course. It's not about my information. It's about other people. How do I ultimately monetize this with all the massive reach I'm getting? What would you say to someone like that?
Okay, so one thing is all of your other posts will rise. So your posts about your products or about your services or about your events will also automatically rise. Number 2, as I did with the non-smoking thing, I said 11,000 clicks, 11,000 hot targeted prospects. You can seed your posts so that they get that reach. And when I edited that post, it had already been shared 1.1 million times. 1.1 million people's timelines was auto-magically updated because most people do not share 50 posts a day like I do. They don't. They're like 1 or 2 a week. So it's on their timeline for a week. It's their active post for a week. So you get some really good reach because it automatically, boom, your link is out to 1.1 million people.
Now you charge $5,000 a month if you do it for them. And then you also have courses. Now, this is an editorial show, so we're not promoting a course, but you do have a quick start. And I want you to talk about what that quick start is in a moment. But for those of you who haven't joined our group, the Master Virtual Presenter Group, simply go to marketingonline.com/MVP group or go to Facebook and type in MVP group and you'll see us. come and join us, and then you can join the conversation. That's where I like to hang out and help build that. And then my fan page, I do a lot of posting there, but I love the group because that's kind of my little tribe of virtual presenters. In this case, you're going to get a quick start guide from Adrienne. She's been nice enough to share it with everyone, and she's shared it with her own students. Now, where to get it is simply marketingonline.com/FB Quick Start. FB stands for Facebook. marketingonline.com/FB Quick Start. And when you go there, there's no opt-in. It'll open up to a PDF. She sent it to us. We put it up there, and that will be there forever. Please keep it to yourself. And what is this Quick Start all about, Adrienne?
Okay, so this is exactly what I have all of my students do as their free homework, just so you know. It's who are you online? What is your reach? What is your reputation? What are you finding? How hard is it to find you? One of our students she did the search and she's like, I'm never going to win. Like, I can't win. And so she changed her name. She had no choice. And she had been using a nickname and she went back to her full regular name. Now she's at the top of the search results. I said, there you go. So sometimes SEO is going to work for you and sometimes it's going to kill you. So that's an issue right there. So where do you show up? What do you show up as? And then the really key important part is, who do you want people to see you as, right? So my best compliment I ever got is people who had known me online for 3-4 years, met me in person for the first time, and they're like, oh my God, you're exactly the same. Like, it's easier to keep track of who I am that way. Like, don't be a different person online. And that's what I see a lot of experts and people doing is they are perfection. Nobody wants perfect. It's too high of a bar for them to think that they can reach that. They want you to be human, transparent, authentic. You know, if you have failings, have failings. I posted a thing today because this morning, I mean, Alex, let me tell you, you perked me up. Knowing I was going to talk to you, like, put me in a good mood because the rest of the day before that, I was like so I posted that. I'm like, it's one of those days. Everybody has them. So be real. And so it goes through, how do you want to be seen? What is your brand promise? You know, what can they expect from you? Me, I'm on a red carpet. You're going to see cleavage. It happens every time, every dress, every red carpet. And I'm going to take a picture of my boobs and I'm going to post it to Instagram because I do. That's a brand promise. And I'm a little sexy, so I can do that. I cover up most of the time, but not on the red carpet. So you're going to get that. Then the other thing is, what are your skill sets, right? So what are you bringing to the table? What are you good at? And then the final piece, which is the biggest transformational piece that you will get. So sit quietly, put on some tinkle tinkle music, have a cup of tea, and spend some time on this. It's 3 pages of attributes. You are going to go through and you are going to circle all of the things that you want in your life. These are the emotional attributes, the personality traits. This is what you want, because I guarantee you that whole thing, what you focus on expands. The minute you buy a car you've never seen before and you drive down the highway and you see them everywhere you go, you're now aware of it. So now you can see it. So circle all of those. Then go back and cross out everything you don't want in your life. You're going to start noticing and you're going to make decisions going, you know what? I don't want that. And all of a sudden, everything's going to shift. Everything's going to be better. It's going to go better. And then reread those circles every morning. You will start to see them. You will start to find them and you'll start to be them. And that's when your Facebook engagement, it'll naturally go up, because what you select to post and what you decide to engage with and who you decide to be online is going to change for the better.
Well, it's called being intentional, and it starts with an intention, and then the strategy follows. Don't change the intention, just change the strategy. And again, if you're wondering where to find that, it's the quick start that Adrienne's put together just for you. All you got to do is go to marketingonline.com/FB Quick Start. FB as in Facebook, marketingonline.com/FB Quick Start. Adrienne, I'm glad if I made your day, because you had a rocky start today, and I hope people go back and watch this again and again. What's the final word? You got it. Take us out.
Well, thank you very much. I would just like to see more people engaging authentically. If we can have like this tipping point of all of these people being real and those real conversations going viral, like, what a better place this would be.
I will end with a Socrates quote. Many people don't realize it's his, but I read it every time I go on stage. Yeah. I just read it before I came on the virtual stage, and that is, This is what Socrates said. And remember, he mentored Plato, and Plato mentored Aristotle, and Aristotle mentored Alexander the Great. So he was kind of the root mentor to all these guys of antiquity. Yep. He said, the only way to live with honor in this world is to be the person we pretend to be. And with that, I will leave you hoping for more authentic posting and hope that you go viral. Adrian Ashley, thank you again. All good wishes. Until next time, I hope you engage and you enroll others to not only say yes to your post, but you saying yes to them as well. All good wishes.